purpose there, hasn't he? Because all of a sudden Claudius, once he realizes it ain't Claudius he's killed, Hamlet does, Claudius now is on special alert. Number 3. Honey, I'm home, to the nunnery. Honey, I'm home. So, hey, let's run away from the nunnery and you and I can live the rest of our life, husband and wife, Ophelia. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, by the way, one small thing. I jacked your daddy. He's dead. You're going to have a problem with that? We're going to have to find somebody else to walk you down the aisle when we get married. See the problem? Ophelia is the daughter of Polonius. In a moment, Hamlet's probably jacked his ability to have any relationship long-term now with Ophelia. But none of those reasons matter to Shakespeare's audience. And there's a reason why Shakespeare's audience, collectively we're told, would sit back down at this moment and go, oh no. Instead of going, yay, the old fart got his, Polonius finally got his. Modern viewers of this play often will celebrate the death of Polonius. Yeah, he got his. It's almost funny. The old fart trying to get out from behind the curtains. Hamlet stabs him through the curtains. It's kind of funny. Shakespeare's audience, who loved blood and guts and killing, did not have that response. Why not? It is. It's the Laertes issue. Polonius has a boy named Laertes. Laertes has got to come back and now get revenge for the murder of his father. Shakespeare has jacked his own play and required now that his play will be a tragedy. Hamlet now is a dead man walking, but he doesn't know it. Hamlet's got to get jacked as well. And so what Shakespeare does in a nicely evolving play is he kind of reaches down into the middle of his own play, spins it on its ear, and the play's never going to be the same again now. And so the audience knows that. Because if you were pulling for Hamlet, you were pulling for Hamlet because he had a moral right to kill the murderer of his own father. Now, Laertes has the same right. Hamlet will later use the insanity defense. When he talks to Laertes, he will say, yeah, I killed your dad, but it wasn't me. It was that crazy guy. It wasn't me. The insanity defense. But it isn't going to matter. Hamlet's gone. Hamlet will speak really hard words to his mother. And then all of a sudden, for your notes, the ghost of the father will show up. Claudius will show up as a ghost. Only now, only Hamlet can see the ghost. Gertrude can't see the ghost. And she looks at him like, dude, who are you talking to? Hamlet's like, can't you see my daddy's right there? And she's like, oh man, you've lost it. Hamlet says, no, I'll tell you who's lost it. An old woman who decides to remarry my uncle. That's who's lost it. It's through this conversation that Hamlet comes to realize that Mama, she had no idea about what was going down with Claudius and Hamlet, the father. And to that degree, Gertrude is innocent. Hamlet says, King's going to send me away to England with my 2 pals, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, but I'm going to trust them though I would 2 cobras. He says, I don't trust them. Ultimately, at the end of this scene, he picks up the body of Polonius and he says, I'll lug the guts into another room. He still doesn't understand the implications of his murdering the old defenseless man, Polonius. We will begin the play, the Act 3, right? We will begin with to be or not to be. We will finish with a dead man on stage because Hamlet killed him. Notice when Hamlet starts actually acting, doing something of action, he jacks his girlfriend Ophelia and then he jacks her dad and kills him. Sad.